Trump cuts all direct assistance to Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala. In a stunning about-face, State Department officials said that President is to the so-called Northern Triangle countries of El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala. At the Secretary's instruction, we are carrying out the President's direction and ending fiscal year 2017 and FY 2018 foreign assistance programs for the Northern Triangle, a State Department spokesperson told ABC News, referring to U.S. Secretary of State. We will be engaging. These three countries are to the U.S., but for years the U.S. has worked with them to stabilize their political environments and economies and end violence and corruption so that migrants wouldn't leave in the first place. Trump hinted at the cuts earlier on Friday, telling reporters, "It ended payments to Guatemala, to Honduras, and to El Salvador. No money goes there." While the president has threatened these cuts before, this time the administration is actually following through. Trump said the funds totaled $500 million, but it wasn't clear Friday if that figure was accurate. The State Department, "We're not paying them anymore because they haven't done a thing for us," he added. His senior-most advisors, however, have carried a very different tune, talking very often about the importance of this assistance to stem the flow of illegal immigration. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen was in Mexico and Honduras this week meeting with their leadership to sign new partnership agreements. Pompeo testified in a speech in Brazil last June. Vice President Mike Pence touted the significant resources the administration was putting toward this effort, though much of those resources were allocated under former President Barack Obama's administration. The United States of America has never been more committed to strengthening our partnership with the nations in the Northern Triangle to help tackle the problems facing our shared neighborhood, Pence said in October when hosting leaders from the Northern Triangle and Mexico at the State Department with Pompeo. Trump's previous threats to pull the plug, however, had often left U.S. officials scratching their heads and straining to explain why these funds described as key to stemming migration would be cut off as punishment for not stemming migration. When Pompeo was challenged on the president's previous threatening tweets on Wednesday, he told Congress, "I am
raindrop, truck top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.